Tajima residence, Monday.
How did you get in?
Hopped over the
Front
fence.
door. Or the fence. That works too.
That's trespassing, you know.
My
Cooler.
baseball landed in your backyard. I was just trying to get it back.
Not as cool. What are you looking at, pal?
Congressman Sajima was at home all Friday and Saturday.
You
How
don't
about from
say.
last night until this morning?
He was in his bedroom resting.
Can you prove that?
My word should be enough.
Iba.
I
There
don't
are
believe
security
you.
cameras in the mansion.
There are several. But for some reason, they are all powered off.
Really open
There's
yourself
no
there,
internet
so.
for the past few days.
Really? That's
Really?
too suspicious to ignore.
Do you know Iris Sagan?
No, it's this girl.
Showed him a picture of Iris I had.
Cute.
What was that?
Nothing.
You just said cute, didn't you?
I did not. You
I
did.
think he did.
Did not.
Did you?
I said shoot.
Why would you say shoot?
Look, I said I don't know her, all right?
Mm-hmm. What's your boss's relationship with the Kumakuras? Tell me about that.
I don't know anything. Even if I did, I couldn't tell you. I'm
You know,
sworn to
Dante,
confidentiality.
he might have a point. His head might be empty. Nice place you got here, so. Nice pond.
Look, Iba. A giant salamander.
With salamanders.
Mr. Sajima is a wealthy man. Perhaps it is his pet.
Really?
There's even a small island. Alright, so let's talk. I heard, it's nice to see you all in one piece. You got a little unlucky there before. But I guess you wouldn't know anything about that. That's like you from another timeline? Yeah. But you're looking healthy-ish and in one piece. Where were you at 3 a.m. this morning, though?
Here,
Do tell.
sleeping, of course. Why? What happened?
Did you not see the news?
I didn't say anything
I've been
happened.
reading a book. I don't know what happened, but whatever it was, I had nothing to do with it.
You can read a book and watch the news, so those aren't mutually exclusive. So tell me a little bit about Iris. Do you know her? I'll
I
show you a
don't.
picture.
Who is that?
This girl. Do you recall seeing her?
No, I've never seen her.
I detect no noticeable rise in So's body temperature.
That's
This
convincing enough
guy's
for
a
me.
politician. Lying is his job.
Well, true.
So tell me about your connection with the Kumakuras.
I told you yesterday. My relationship with them is perfectly legitimate.
Hey, Iba. You were still in the middle of the story about So selling and buying the Kawasaki land.
Oh, we can continue that later.
Yeah, I'm like, Dante, I don't think now's the best time for that.
Are you finished here?
I'm just getting
I
started.
wasn't talking to
You
you.
won't get anything, no matter what you ask. So Sajima has nothing to do with your case.
It's my job to decide that, not yours.
Okay. I didn't want to get rough. If
Okay,
I need
let's
to,
not.
I'll feed you to the koi.
It's
I'd
a
like to see you
salamander,
try.
not a koi. Thank
Dante,
you.
He's not all talk.
What?
Check his body.
I mean, he's a bit of a large man, Iva, but just because he's like physically bigger than Date doesn't mean, he's stronger. Oh, you mean like X-ray him? Oh, he's packing
This
also?
guy is a
We got a
head
gun
nut.
too. Come
It
on.
is, of course, real and loaded.
So you're carrying, huh?
What are you talking about?
Don't act dumb. I should have you arrested for firearm violation.
I don't know what you're
What
talking
is that
about.
face, Date? That
The
did not
gun you
match
have
what
on
you're
you.
saying.
I don't have a gun.
I know that you do.
You got a way to prove it?
I could search you.
Oh yeah? How? You need a warrant for that.
I
Are
know
you
this
finished?
stuff.
If you are done here, I'd like to ask you to leave.
Date, I don't believe we can accomplish anything further here. It's better for us to return to HQ.
This is why I hate politicians.
So rude. You are uninvited to the party when we solve this case. Just you think about that, Mr. Bodyguard.
Before we reach HQ, let's summarize our investigation so far.
Good idea. I'll sit here and listen. You do the talking. About so.
There is only circumstantial evidence linking So Sajima to the new Cyclops serial killings.
I agree, but there has to be more to it.
Also true.
The Kumakuras had connections to both victims. So has a connection to the Kumakuras. There's a
And
common link there.
Kumakuras have a connection to
have
my
to be
favorite ice
involved
cream
somehow.
place.
So also might have connections to Iris.
Because So appeared in Iris's Somnium?
Yeah,
Yeah, that was a bit weird.
I am more interested in the hired guns that So uses as bodyguards. I did some
That is
research
interesting.
and discovered that Mr. Sajima hires substantial security. If all of his security staff are this heavily armed, Yakuza gangs pale in comparison.
If we're in Japan, they do have pretty
So
strict
trying
gun
to start trouble.
laws, so a little weird that they all have
But
guns.
there is definitely more than
A
he's
little
letting on.
illegal. About Mayumi.
Mayumi is suffering
Or
from
Mayumi.
dementia. If
Yeah.
Mayumi followed Ota and Iris, it is highly likely that she saw the person in the polar bear costume.
It's not entirely
But-
possible that she remembers it.
she might not remember.
Yeah,
Correct.
so... Although we could maybe sync with her, get her memories that way, but I don't know how that would affect it, you know? But how about Mizuki?
Mizuki did not have any new information about Okiura Fishery.
Some tall tales about her grandpa.
Currently, it seems there is nothing linking that company to Renju.
Other than the name.
Still, something's not right.
Any other information for me? Anything at all?
There is an important piece of news.
What is it?
The Odoroki Man chocolate found at the warehouse.
Go on.
Fingerprints were found on it.
Whose?
Mayumi Matsushida's.
What?
So she was there?
Mayumi bought the chocolate at the convenience store 812 on Koshu. This was captured on security footage. 812 stores are commonly called eights. Eight is not
Thank
far
you
from
for
Finisto where Oka
trivia
stole the
there.
station wagon.
Hold on a second. I'm having trouble keeping the facts straight.
Especially when you throw in
Allow
fun
me to
trivia like that.
Please.
The chocolate was purchased yesterday at 10:33 p.m.
That's the same time Ota stole that car.
Correct.
What conclusions can we draw from that?
Unknown. All that is known for certain is that Mayumi bought the chocolate at an 8 store last night,
Right?
and that same chocolate somehow ended up in the warehouse.
Also right.
Did she go there and drop it?
It is possible.
Well,
Sorry to interrupt your
No
brainstorming, but there's a call from the boss.
Hopefully nobody's tied up with a polar bear again.
Date, did you hear that Iris's operation is over?
yeah, I heard
Okay.
about it at the hospital. She made it, right?
Yes, but she's still unconscious. She's currently in the ICU. No visitors allowed.
That's a
Alright.
shame. I mean, it's good that she made it, but it's a shame when no visitors.
He's out of treatment?
Yeah, he's in a general ward now.
Got it. I'll head over.
Let's
Meet you
go.
there.
Central Hospital, Monday, 5:42 p.m.
How are you feeling, Ota?
You know, surprisingly, I'm feeling pretty good.
Good,
I'm
because
still
you
under
got stabbed.
anesthesia, so I don't have any pain.
Alright, that's good.
Ota, I'm sorry to put this on you right after your surgery, but can you talk to us for a minute?
Boss got right to business after introducing herself. Be careful, Oda. She killed people another time. I don't know why, but Oda seemed almost happy to answer. Maybe it was the drugs, maybe it was the high from surviving a life or death situation, or maybe it was because he saved Iris.
Yeah, sure.
This is like the happiest I've seen Oda all game. Usually he's got like that look on his face, like he just absolutely hates our guts, and now he's just like, oh yeah man, sure, I'll cooperate. Boss, why are you here though?
I'm kind of interested in Ota.
In
Hey,
me?
man.
You protected the woman you love. That's not easy to do. I wanted to meet the brave little hero.
Hero?
Okay, man.
Little? I'm 24.
To
Yeah,
me,
he is
you're
24,
still
isn't
little.
he? You know, boss, he was happy before you said that. Now he looks kind of disappointed. Anything you want to ask him?
I'll leave this to you, Date.
Oh, fine. Did you find any new clues though before I start questioning
If
him?
I did, I would have told you already.
Not necessarily. You kind of leave out a lot of details, boss. All right, Ota. Did you hear about Iris?
Her surgery was successful, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks to you. If you weren't there, Iris would have been in real trouble.
Cut in half
I'm
even.
Tessa's biggest fan. Any fan would have done what I did. It's nothing special. It's as normal as garlic and ramen.
I think that depends on preference.
That does depend
Honestly,
on preference.
I'm a little bit scared of my new power. When I locked eyes with that polar bear,
Yeah,
I saw him
new
start
power?
shaking. He saw how strong I was and got scared, no doubt.
Ota's body temperature is rising.
Yeah, I'm not
He's
surprised.
embellishing his story quite a bit.
I think we can let that go today.
Yeah, you're right.
Just this once though. Now tell me about the walk. What was that about,
Oh,
man?
yeah. You hit me over the head with that walk, didn't you?
Oh, that was... I thought I needed to protect Tessa, so...
Isn't there something you want to say to me?
Sorry. I'm sorry.
Are
It's
you?
okay.
Better
You're not
be.
gonna get a second chance.
I won't do it again. I swear
Tease
on
me
Ganesha.
once. Shame
You
on
should
you.
swear to a god that's a little closer, kid.
Hit me with a walk. Shame on you. Do either of those twice, I guess shame on me, really. I should have been paying more attention. So who stabbed you? Tell me.
Were you watching the stream? A big polar bear.
Yes, I'm talking about who was inside. Did you see them?
No. Whoever it was probably wearing that costume to hide their identity.
Brilliant observation, Oda. Never would have thought of that. Tell me about that
That's-
thing.
Sorry. I promised that I wouldn't tell anyone.
Then I'll tell Iris about your fake accounts. You know what happens after that, right? Everything you built up here is gonna come crashing down.
But I can't tell you.
Why not? Calm down and think about it. The criminal who attacked Iris is still out there. Iris might have seen the criminal's face. Whoever did this might come back to kill her.
No.
You don't want that, do you?
If you want to protect her, the fastest way is for us to catch this guy. But to do that, I need information.
Okay.
So I know, I was gonna ask you about that thing on Isle, but tell me about the chocolate. Completely off topic,
Does
but
this
here,
jog
tell me
your
about
memory?
this.
Oh, that.
What?
So
Do you know
aggressive,
something about
Dante.
it?
Why is he so aggressive suddenly?
You don't have to show me the thermograph. It's written all over his face.
Absolutely.
Why was he so aggressive about the chocolate? Like, we were just having a nice conversation. We got Ota to finally, like, agree to help us. And then he's just like, alright, now tell me about this. Have you ever seen this before? I'm gonna take you downtown if you don't tell me the truth right now. Weird, Date, just weird. Anyway, Noda, what happened after you left the diner?
You mean after hitting you with the walk?
Yes, after
Yes.
assaulting a police officer, what did you do?
I took Tessa in the van and we ran away. I drove for a while, then we decided to take a breather. I parked the car at Famisto on Koshu. I told Tessa I was gonna go in and buy something to drink. I got out of the car, and I went inside. But then, I heard Tessa screaming, "Ota, help!" I ran out of the store as fast as I could, but the car was driving away! I looked around, and I saw there was a car with its engine still on, and...
The station wagon, right?
yeah. Before I even
Word
realized
of
what I was
advice,
doing,
don't leave your
I
car
was behind
running
the
and
steering wheel.
unattended.
I didn't mean to steal
It
it.
would get stolen.
I just needed to borrow it.
The time was 10:33 p.m. Now we know why Ota stole the station wagon.
True. So after stealing the station wagon, what happened?
I took the car, then drove out onto Koshu, but I couldn't find the van anywhere. I searched for what felt like hours.
You didn't contact the police?
I thought, after I hit you,
You shouldn't have worried about that.
but that's all that I was thinking at the time. I thought that if I called the cops, they'd arrest me. I wasn't thinking clearly. I was panicking. And that's why I didn't realize it right away.
Realize what?
My phone. I left my new phone in the car.
Why is that so important?
Because the phone had GPS on it. If I looked it up, I would find the location of the van.
Smart.
Good thinking. Noda.
So I drove as fast as I could to an internet cafe and looked it up. That's when I found out my new phone was at a warehouse near the water. You know the rest.
After running into the warehouse,
Did
though,
you see me turn off the saw?
you did, yes.
Yeah, but everything after that was off screen. What happened?
I honestly don't remember much. My mind went blank. I remember rushing the bear, and I think I was fighting him for a while. And we got tangled up, and then before I knew it, he got me in the stomach with a knife.
The identity, even though you said you
Just
don't
to make
know.
absolutely certain, you didn't see who was in the suit?
No, I didn't.
Voice? Body type?
Nothing. Sorry.
Anything at all you can remember?
I'm sorry, I told you everything. I can't think of anything else.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Date, look.
That was a bit unsure.
Oh, come on.
I can't,
After all this, what is he trying to hide?
Okay, then about that thing.
Remember when I told you about my day Saturday? I kind of lied a little.
What did you lie about?
When I got to
No,
Sunfish Pocket, I saw a sign that said the place was all rented out. That part is true. But after that, I said I went home, but I didn't. I was hanging out in Akihabara for a few hours.
Is that when you bought your new phone?
Yeah,
Why did you hide that?
because something happened after.
What was that?
This must have been about 8:50. I was going to cross the intersection in Akiba, and I saw Mr. Okiura's car at the light. But when I got close, I saw Tessa driving it.
Iris was driving it?
Huh.
Whoa, you surprised me.
I'm more surprised than you are. Is something wrong?
She sounds very suspicious, but
mean?
then again, she's driving
Hey,
Renju's
Tessa,
car,
do you
and
have
Renju's
a
dead,
license?
and she doesn't have a license.
Oh, yeah, of course I do. Not have one.
You don't have a license?
Shh. Mr. Okiura asked me to run an errand. I had to borrow his car. Please don't tell anyone.
Okay.
I'm sure he
promise?
did ask you that, Iris. I'm sure he
Anything for
did.
you. After that, the light turned green and she drove off.
Was Iris the only one in the car?
Yeah, it was just her. That's what I meant by that thing. An idle driving without a license is a huge deal. So I kept quiet.
I mean, I think the fact that she's an idol is irrelevant to that, Oda. I think most people driving on a very busy intersection like that without a license would be a big deal. But hey, you know. Tell me about that thing. Some more.
Saturday at 6:15 p.m., Ota saw Iris and Renju together. They were leaving
Right.
the Sunfish Pocket building. 2.5 hours later, Ota witnessed Iris driving Renju's car. What are your thoughts?
This is sounding really bad for Iris.
Considering Renju died somewhere in that
But
time,
consider the current circumstances.
not great.
Iris had her left eye taken out by a criminal who is possibly the new Cyclops killer. And if Ota had not reached her in time, she would have been killed.
Maybe it's some sort
is
of
going
cult
on
thing, and like Iris and Boss and the polar
Dante,
bear are all
Ota
three
is
in on
acting
it.
strange. I advise caution.
What do you mean?
Don't tell me you have a knife. Where did you even get a knife? This is a hospital.
I don't believe it.
You, oh,
He's
come
holding a
on,
knife.
man.
Why does he have that?
Where
In
did
any
he get
case,
it?
You know what you have to do now.
I know.
Oda, come on, man.
Let me go! Let me go!
What the hell do you think you're doing?
Shut up! Just let me go!
Sleeping gas. Now you've done it. I can't question him like this.
I mean, you can't, but you can sync
you
with
can
him.
still get information inside his head.
I have so many questions about that. Why did he have a knife? Where did he get a knife? What was he gonna do with the knife? Who let him have this knife? He's in a hospital. And that was very clearly a kitchen knife.
Please do not go over it.
Yeah,
Won't be a
Peter, I know.
problem.
Time limit
But
6 minutes.
Are you sure this is okay? Ota just came out of surgery.
If anything happens, I'll take responsibility.
You better.
It's fine. Just get it done.
Good
Here
enough
she
for me.
goes, trying to kill people again. No, Peter's fine with it. He's like, alright, let's roll. Alright then, let's do this thing.